Sis, hi Zadis, how you all doing across the world? Today is story time. So on the show today, someone wants to tell us his story and experience on how an elder woman almost ruined his life. So today, I hope this story makes us learn something and enjoy it. So, hello.
Yeah, hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay, thank you so much for wanting to share your story with us and yes, advise us on what happened to you. So the floor is yours.
Okay, so my story kicked in way back years back, like Charlie. That time then I'll be Uber driver.
Okay.
I'll be Uber driver. So I had this request to pick up this woman, this foreigner.
Okay.
But she was a Ghanaian before going back to the States to do some work, So I think she later came back to Ghana to settle down.
Okay.
So I packed her things into the car, and on our way we had this nice convo. It was a very nice and friendly convo, where she asked how things were going on in Ghana and all that. So Charlie, as we did a route up, we were quite so I call. We asked me, so Charlie, she said, "I Juma saying." So Charlie, right now there, as the way the economy they go, no, forward and things they we attacks Charlie.
So she was trying to find out how you were doing and how you were coping in the economy.
Okay. So Charlie, fast forward, I just go drop this woman from her house where she give me card to make a call.
Okay.
But be like I forget. So I think 1 week later, I job where I take my car go washing base. I had to go wash. Where this washing bay guy see the card, we ask me say, it be important or it not be important, make it throw away.
Okay.
So I see where I say, hey, Charlie, man, when the car not the man throw. So fast I call him.
Okay.
We talk for like 30 minutes. So later he give me directions to his house. He will make a come, then we could sit down and talk back. It gets talk. You know what I mean? One vibe something.
She has something she wants to tell you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So Charlie, on Sunday be like that. Me are close from church. We are say, Charlie, as I not get anything to do there, make her pass the woman in there. So I go in, security guys ushered me in, Charlie, then give me seat for the whole day where I sit down. So I just sit down. It's about 10 to 15 minutes time.
Okay.
Where the woman drop come. Like they're not upstairs on the bedroom or by.
So after you called there, she wanted to have a meeting with you and discuss how best she can help you in your mind.
Exactly. That was.
So you went. The security man. Where exactly is the location? Where does this woman stay?
The house was at Spentex.
Okay, somewhere in Spentex.
Yeah, somewhere in Spentex.
So you went. They ushered you in and you sat.
I sat down
comfortably in someone's house you do not know.
Oh, Charlie, send me there. I get already. We talk, we vibe.
Okay.
Like,
so you knew that she wasn't harmful or anything
like that.
Okay.
So even the woman self, I see her as my mommy.
Okay.
She go chop 50 that side.
Oh, okay. So she's
goes,
an older woman.
She's not harmful like.
Okay.
So I was there in the hall, like a sitting room, for like 10 to 15, and she came down from her bedroom.
Okay.
Came to sit by me in the couch, and so she asked again, so how are things going with me? Like how is work? And I'm like, oh, normal stuff. Like the way I told her the first time we met.
Yeah, things are slow. So, economy is bad.
So fast forward, she proposed this condition or help to me.
Okay.
That she's gonna help me.
Okay.
So that I can also better my life.
That is what she said.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. So I asked her. I used to call her mommy. So I asked her, "Mommy, what kind of help?" She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you a new apartment. I'm gonna get you a new car. Wow. I'm gonna get you a space in my company to work, to supervise a lot of things." Like, so I was like, and at that time too, Charlie, then things not they go on because at that time, where mommy day, mommy, Charlie, me come about Charlie. Then when mommy day, when me to be firstborn.
Wow, your mom was not feeling well.
Charlie,
you are the eldest of the family.
Where in the old boy to nothing better. But old boy to run and grow, go feel work like the way they work take. So it be me them my siblings now.
I know, right?
Where my siblings to they go school. So I forfeit to support them. So me personally self, sometimes Ababona Eddie.
Things are tough.
Sometimes it be 001.
What does that mean?
You will wake up in the morning, undidi, and you may know a pesokins beedi, and bread be
okay.
Ababona Eddie, uchi obinika.
001. Is that a code?
A code, a bro code.
Okay.
So fast forward. I asked her, okay, so mommy, what do you want me to do in return to get all these goodies you are trying to give me?
Okay.
So this woman started talking.
Okay.
And to my surprise, it was very difficult.
What was difficult?
This woman was like, she'll be giving me all the things she said if I'm able to service her anytime she needs me.
And let's get that correct. So she wants to give you all these things at a condition.
Yes, please.
Okay, and the condition is you have to service her anytime she needs you. What services? Are you going to wash her car? You know, wash her things or something?
I would have happily jumped on that.
Okay.
When I say servicing, it doesn't mean servicing her car or washing her car.
Okay.
Like knocking service.
You're not serious.
Knocking service. And that is not all. She gave me the time to see my family. I don't have to be seeing my family always.
No.
Not even friends.
No, rewind. This woman is giving you a car, an apartment. She's going to give you some money and a position in her company.
Exactly.
At a condition of you giving her knocking services. No, who does that? She could have just paid, she would have just paid for this service outside. So why pick up someone who is struggling and give them these conditions?
That's
weird.
Don't
you think?
The help she's giving me is very sweet. Very sweet.
Yes,
but with the conditions, I'm not even done with the condition.
You are joking.
So, time to see your family, time to even see friends.
Oh my God.
And with the servicing, sometimes it's crazy. So fast forward, that evening, I had to do a quick think. Like I had to think about what she told me.
Okay.
And looking at what I was going through, I had to accept it.
Just like that?
I had to accept it because things were really tough.
Oh my.
Because looking at the bills you would have to pay for mommy's treatment, daddy wasn't working. So it was like everything I was earning at that point in time was going to mommy's treatment, my siblings' school. Charlie, no one was ready to help in the family.
God,
it was stories all over.
Mm.
So then I had to do a quick thing to accept it. So right that moment, after me accepting it, we had our first match.
Right after you accepted, okay, you had a rethink. 30 seconds, you had a rethink. Immediately after you thought about it, this woman gave you the opportunity to start with what she's offering you.
I'm telling you, and trust me, it was very difficult at the first time because this one is old to be my mother.
Gosh.
It was very difficult. I had to really try because looking at a young guy like me, like servicing an old woman like that.
God.
So then after our first match, I had my first, should I say, congratulatory prize? Yeah.
Really? What was it? What was in the congratulating envelope?
Way back that time, when you have like 30,000 Ghana cedis, it was a huge.
She gave you 30,000 Ghana cedis
cash
years back. That's a lot of money.
Cash.
Some people have really good money.
Quickly, that it was I got there around 6 p.m.
Okay, in the evening.
So I think the match, everything started around 8 to 9. The match went as far as like 2 to 3 a.m. Like, trust me, the woman has
these
energy.
Hours.
The woman has energy.
At her age.
Don't doubt her. So
God, this is surprisingly.
So fast forward, when I go home, I had to
Okay.
return the car I was using for Uber
Okay, to the owner.
to the owner,
Okay.
sort out mommy's bills,
With the
sort out-
cash you got.
exactly, sort out so many things
People are doing this, yo.
so that I could face whatever I've accepted head on.
Okay. The journey has begun.
So as time goes on,
Mhm.
that is where the trouble starts to set in, because it gets to a point in time where she would ask me to go service a friend,
Mm.
and at the same time come service her that same day.
So you mean after agreement is signed, you guys start having fun, traveling around the world. Then there is fire on the mountain where you have to go knock her friends.
Trust me,
But that wasn't part of the contract.
she's gonna give you any amount of money you want, take
Oh.
you anywhere you wanna go,
Mhm.
live that luxury life you wanna live, drive in any car. But after doing that extra service, she's gonna add. So it was like I got used to that life.
Okay.
So
So it wasn't just for free. When you knock your friends,
exactly,
she still pampers you with gifts.
exactly. But you will do it that same day
What they
come
enjoy, yo.
and come service her that same day too. Sometimes it will just be once, like maybe the 3 or 4 of them in one room servicing
Okay.
them at the same time.
One person.
Exactly. So one day I just got to her in the house and I noticed this young girl around 15 to 16 years old.
Okay.
I didn't notice her. I've never seen her before because
Okay.
she was always alone.
Okay.
So when I asked the girl, when I tried interrogating the girl, I noticed
That's
she had a daughter.
Oh.
Trust me. So her daughter
Because a
too-
woman at that age definitely should have children, right? Because 50s, well, it's not everyone that comes to this world to give birth, but yeah, that's rare.
So her daughter too became a problem.
How?
Yeah. So her daughter began to disrespect me. Charlie,
Obviously.
she know the pet. She go fit see you,
Yeah,
call you
nothing
names, like
Mhm.
gold digger. She did. Oh, Charlie, go on board you, like Charlie.
But
Then
you were a gold digger, weren't you?
I get choice.
Well, life happened, guys.
I get choice. Even when you go to the gold mines, people are still digging gold. So I don't get choice. I
Life
for
happened,
survive.
guys. Yeah.
So fast forward,
So sad.
I started getting like personal issues, like
Okay.
where I noticed this thing was draining me, because we could knock
Mhm.
sometimes the whole day, sometimes like for a long time,
Nah,
like,
lie.
and it got to a point where
The whole day.
yes,
How do you knock the whole day? No man has the capacity to knock the whole day without taking in any alcohol or
she's
anything.
camping you, and that is the reason why she's getting everything you want.
But it's not possible. How
So-
do you knock the whole day without taking in any?
You use aphrodisiac. You're gonna get aphrodisiac or anything. So that was it. That was where I started getting my, how do I even put this? Like I started getting side effects.
Okay.
Yes, because it was draining me physically, emotionally, anywhere. Just think about it. It was draining me. I could
How
just
can
be
you?
I could just be in
knock-
public and just faint, like just go down.
Oh,
Yeah, because
it
I
was that bad?
I was losing a lot when it comes to blood. When I was losing so much,
oh, whoa,
Yes.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
and it has a little bit of addiction to at a point, because you would get addicted using that aphrodisiac
Okay.
to do it every time.
Because I don't think, no, I stand to be corrected. I don't think there is any man who can knock the whole day, like back to back the whole day, doing 3 or 4 women the whole day without using any aphrodisiac or anything to, pump their level of libido. I don't think is natural.
Yeah.
So definitely it's going to affect you because you don't have the natural strength to be able to give these women what they want. So you end up getting very used to these aphrodisiacs.
Yes. So it got to a point where she noticed I was just wearing off. Like I was just getting old. I was
You were
just
getting weak.
weak. So
Mm.
one day I just came to the house to tell her I needed something, and when I came, I noticed or I find out that she's gotten another person.
Oh, okay. So because your energy is draining, you don't have the energy she wants now. She
Yeah.
went out there, picked another guy to useless his life.
And let me go back a bit. See, those people are very powerful.
These elder women, these
Very
sugar
powerful.
mummies.
They are very powerful in the country. Don't
How?
try them.
Are they not just normal
No.
women?
They have, you going to report this at the police station, they have links there.
Oh?
They own most of the street boys in town.
Mm-hmm.
So always your life is at risk. You just can't wake up and do anything. So it's not something you just go in and just come out easily.
So you can't just walk out of it. Okay, I started it. I agreed for this contract to be signed. Why can't I just walk out freely? It's just like you walking into a relationship, a marriage or something. I'm done. I want a divorce. I'm done. How is it not normal for me to walk into something and walk out as I please?
Sometimes it's not normal because some play on the spiritual grounds. Some have this charm. Some have
say.
They work around the spiritual realm. So it's not really normal. It's not really normal for you to come out of those things, easily.
So these stories are true.
So mine, I thank God it wasn't something spiritual. It was just
okay. So
boundaries.
Your sugar mommy wasn't anyone that has spiritual stuff, but
she was just powerful. She had the
her links and all that.
Yeah. So it wasn't that easy until she lets you go. You can't go. So I noticed. So at a point in time, I felt this new guy was my savior because when she brought the new guy, like I wasn't hearing from her again.
Okay, she wasn't calling as she used to. Yeah.
So I had to then take the opportunity to leave where I was. Like throw away the SIM I was using. Like just leave, just vanish. I had to just
like an escape plan.
I had to just go be in my hometown for some time because already my parents were there.
Okay. So she didn't know your hometown too?
That was and one thing I prayed for. Because she had links on the street. Maybe if she's looking for me, she could even get hold of my sister. But nothing like that never happened. Oh. Yes, that was the good part of it. But the bad part of it was the addiction, the side effects. Because I got addicted to using aphrodisiac to satisfy any person I want to knack or whatever it is. And I lost feelings for younger girls. Yeah, it was only for mature people.
So after the woman you've been with, you never dated any younger girl, someone your age? It was still
because
on the older women.
No, because I wasn't having feelings like younger girls didn't attract me.
How? Why?
Yeah, because it was a life I lived. I felt it was okay. It's normal.
Yeah, you enjoyed it, so it became an addiction.
But in our country, just imagine you approaching an older woman. You could even slap.
Sure,
that's a big disrespect.
Sure, in this side of the world, sure.
Unless she chooses you.
Sure.
And there's no way you guys would go out or even date. It happens in the international world or diaspora.
Yeah, but
it doesn't happen in this country, in Ghana, in an African country. No.
Wow.
So that was it.
Wow. So since that incident, you've never had the urge to even date younger girls.
No.
Go out, relationship, try to check the other side of the world. Is there anything better there for me?
No, it was very difficult to come out of it. Because I had to even go far to go to the counseling I had to do so much with the small money.
It affected you so much that you have to get counseling to get out of this.
I'm telling you.
And people are still enjoying this?
Yes. It was bigger. I felt it was bigger than addiction because I had to waste all I had saved.
So all the money you got from her, you couldn't invest it, buy yourself a house, a business, all went into treating yourself to come back to the normal person you are.
Yeah. Because Going for
Crazy.
a counseling wasn't free.
No, nobody does counseling.
Going to the
Even me, I
hospital-
don't do counseling for free.
Going to the hospital isn't free because it got to a time where I lost my manhood, like, you know.
No.
Yeah.
How did you lose your manhood? Nobody took your manhood.
Yeah.
Nobody took
because there's
whatever made you
too
a man.
much using of aphrodisiac can get you there.
True. Too much of everything is bad. Too much of using aphrodisiac would give you a side effect you never prayed for, and you never know that it exists. Trust me, there are people out there who are using aphrodisiac and they know the outcome. Wow.
So this is my story.
This is sad. Thank you for sharing your story with us. What would you tell the young person out there, a youth, someone struggling, someone trying to make ends meet, someone who is the firstborn of his family, trying to find ways and means, you know, because they say there is no harm in trying, and if you don't take risks, you lose, right? Someone is also trying to take this path, you know, go to sugar mommy level because it's quick money. You don't kill anybody, right? What advice do you have for someone out there?
Okay, so what I would say is this is just not an advice, but this is an experience.
Okay.
Not all that glitters is gold. So whatever hustling you are on, just believe you just make it. Just work hard and you get there. And don't take whatever situation into your own hands and take some decisions that would affect you one day. Just be in your lane and just pray your time comes for you to get there. No matter what it is, your time will still come for you to be there. But don't use that situation you are in now and take some risk to do whatever it is. You understand? As a man, you have to take risk, but risk. Because as I'm here right now, I've lost so many things. I've lost myself. So this is to all my youth and generations, like, you know, my age mates out there. They should be on the lookout for all these older women. Thank you.
So you're still picking up yourself from all of this?
Exactly.
Wow. Thank you for sharing your stories, and I hope someone listens to this story and learns something from it. All that glitters is not gold. And trust me, there are some risks that you will take and you will regret. I'm sure you are not young like you used to. Wasted all that energy on something that you thought would be of benefit. But here you are starting life all over again. Guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe for me if you're new to my channel. Give me a thumbs like. Leave a comment if you are in any experience that you want to share, or if you've learned something from this video. Thank you, and stay tuned for my next video. Love you guys. Bye.